Guys, welcome back to the 10 p.m. GLITCHMOB T3 Scrims over here at GLITCHMOB eSports. A very special day today. This is the weekend qualifier that we have for all the teams that are set. 46 people on board, 12 teams in contention for these qualifiers. Direct access to the coming weekend. फ्लाइट पाथ की इमीडिएटली बात करें तो मिल्टा पावर से हम लोग फ्लाई करते हुए जारकी जा रहे हैं स्लाइटली नॉर्दर्न रूट which will make a couple of squads who prefer going to places like military base a little bit difficult. We already have two squads which are heading towards Nova though, so let's shift our perspective towards these squads. So this is essentially TMX and Team NOF who've decided to come over here. It's a 3v4 scenario, so it all depends who gets the gun first. As always, Novo is extremely fast in terms of their gameplay. TMX guy I think is the first one to land. Team next bhi inke paas utri hai, but next is actually running on the opposite side. A couple of shots have already been fired by Drago. I think Drago starts running towards the backside, trying to collect a little bit more loot before taking on this fight. Team NOF Akash takes out Team TMX guy, takes him up and finish करने की कोशिश करी, but that finish was just not possible. Saksham bro, I am very sorry about the sound issues. I'm actually streaming from my phone today instead of a normal desktop setup. um, I will try and improve it. I'm not sure how I can do that though. Team number 14 running towards the apartments over here. TMX Polar is trying to make his way towards the apartments a little further away from them. Akash is still actually in the hunt of these people. He just does not want to give them any breathing room. खुद आकाश ने कोई भी वेस्ट हेलमेट या बैग उठा नहीं पाए अभी तक. So I'm not sure if this is like the best idea to do, but anyway एक बार जल्दी से बाकी स्क्वाड्स की तरफ चले तो टीम नंबर 16 has landed in Milta. Team TE has head towards military base. 19 very close to Pochinki. Nobody's gone in Pochinki. Hunter की squad, FO की squad स्कूल के पास काफ़ी split है. सिवर्नी में FA की squad गई है. We have two squads in Georgopol as well, but they're a little far away. We'll shift to them as soon as possible because I know for a fact यहाँ पे immediately fight होने वाली है. And Akash thankfully has finally picked up a level 2 backpack, and he will keep a look at the people who are very close to him. TMXC team very nicely, despite the fact that they were shot at initially, they've actually decided to complete the loot first before taking a fight over here. And Team NOF actually has unfortunately not managed to complete the loot, so not the best of ideas. Idea to be honest in this particular case. I mean, picking up a vest and a helmet is definitely one of the biggest priorities that anybody should essentially have. I know Akash unfortunately fires by mistake. Fevicol on the other hand is trying to head towards the school right now. Let's quickly shift our perspective to team number 15, Hulk. So Hulk, Rogue की team had actually won the previous 9 p.m. scrim as well. So I would love to see how these guys play this out. Zone की बात करें, so it's a very northeastern based zone right now, centering around Yasana. Will give the teams an ample opportunity to move without any issue. Alex की squad has taken a very nice drop as well. And team number 14 and इनके बीच में अब fight होने के full chances है. So next is actually sandwiched between two separate squads today, and let's see. So TMX guy over there in the triple story, I think. Yes, next definitely did have a look at it. TMX King takes out NFS Akash. So TMX King has finally taken the revenge. Akash is unfortunately knocked out. Red वहाँ पे पीछे की side पे है, but Akash is trying to go back, but he definitely wouldn't be allowed to do so. Red ने अपनी position give away कर दी by firing a couple of shots at them. Akash will definitely bleed out where he essentially is. Next के basis पे I think Next should be able to do a lot of damage over here. Team X Drago Next की तरफ भी भागते हुए And next ने Uzi चलाई है Sky के ऊपर, next down to 1% of health with the beautiful spray from TMX Sky, but not damaging enough. TMX Drago has reached very close to him as well with the Thompson available with him. Next goes into the panic room on the first floor. NOF Red still stuck where he essentially was. They might be able to pull this off. I mean, it's not that much of a difference. But if Drago starts to push in, a nade burst beautifully by Drago right now. Takes out next. Team NOF Red is the only person who's still alive. He's running at full speed towards these guys. TMX Sky की तरफ I think it's देखिए, and beautiful knock from the corner of the window. I mean, I'm not sure if he'll be able to survive in this particular case because there are now 4 people running onto him. But that was an absolutely beautiful shot that was made by Team NOF Red over here. Team X Sky के ऊपर यहाँ पे नेड मारने की कोशिश करी जा रही है. I'm not sure if it's gonna reach or not. Just misses by an engineer. Also, and Red हल्का सा बचते हुए 1% health के साथ he's running away as fast as possible. Starts to apply another first hit. That is nothing he can do to kind of stop this. So TMX King and TMX squad takes our entire team NOF over here very quickly, to be honest. They will continue to take this fight. So Team GNK team is actually now camping the bridge very nicely up above here at Novo. Team number 15 has taken the cars, starts the rotation. 4FG team have actually split themselves up quite a distance. Hospital and Georgopol containers का massive उन्होंने यहाँ पे split लिया. That's a little bit too much for comfort. In my opinion, I mean, that is not something I do. Usually it would be to stay about 50 meters or 100 meters away from your teammate without anything coming in between. 4FG के side running in the car, going towards his remaining teammates right now. I think he's going to pick them up. Team 15 is very interesting. I think you look guards उठा के separately यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं. Rogue, Atank and Rogue Lunatic in the first come, and they have to move into the zone very shortly. Again, this is an advanced room. The zone will close at 1.2 times the usual speed. So it's better to keep moving and ensuring he's zone damage now, Miller, because honestly, that is one of the saddest deaths one can have in this game of PUBG. Team number 15, thankfully, I think up 2 cars with Harley, and they will move into the zone without any issue. Helsinki, very close to the remainder of 4FG people. They still have to pick up 4FGD2, who is at the containers. He's still trying to complete his loot. He does have a buggy and car available with himself, so that is absolutely brilliant. Team 15 starts to rotate and move in towards the zone. Rogue Lunatic might be in a bit of trouble because he's coming towards the hospital area, and he might be able to spot these guys out, but he doesn't. So Rogue Lunatic is now running towards the dust that he had parked over there and firing होनी शुरू हो चुकी है. आतंक को काफ़ी शॉट्स पड़े, हल्क को काफ़ी शॉट्स पड़े. Rogue and 4FG, 2 squads which you didn't think कि इनकी फाइट होने के चांसेस हैं, बिकॉज ये लोग इतना दूर थे. इनकी फाइट होनी शुरू हो चुकी है. एंड Rogue की team, everybody is still thankfully standing up on their own feet. This fight is going to continue and it's going to be very massive. We do have a couple of fights breaking off in school as well, but Rogue ki team, 4FG takes out Rogue. Atam completely, Naruto burst one of his tires for some reason, so Atank is knocked out. Atank will also get finished. So this is 4FG D2, who has come in and given a very good cover to his teammates. Hulk, on the other hand, running away in the US over there. काफी यहाँ पे shots मारते हुए towards these guys. We do have Hunter की squad taking a fight near school as well. Naruto के ऊपर यहाँ पे beautiful spray मारा जा रहा है by 4FG D2. So 4FG D2 has actually made the huge difference by coming in from the backhand side and protecting his teammates. So team number WC and 24/7 also move in towards the zone towards team number 17. 17 did actually, Hunter Hades did actually get knocked in the process, but he's still standing up. Again, school and apartment की fights is very difficult to kind of confirm a person until unless आपके पास उस पे complete पूरा view ना हो. But let's shift towards military base, जहाँ पे TMX की team यहाँ पे अंदर आ रही है. TMG and Abhi and Sahil are just sitting over there. with this Carl not looking in this particular direction, I think TMG and Gunda is actually quite open considering and W यहाँ पे push कर रहे हैं and side से आपके team number 14 आते हुए 4FG I King takes out EMP and shots are being fired towards TMG squad over here by Gunda and Bablu, both unable to knock anybody out in this process. W starts running across the road once again, and TMX squad without any issue managed to move in. Let's see how Polar and Sky make do with this particular area. Shots are being fired towards them. Polar switching his seats in the car, trying to get somewhere out of it. Hunter की squad की automatically obviously यहाँ पे fight होगी. Let's quickly shift our focus towards here. Josh firing a couple of shots. 24/7 Achilles is knocked. Josh gets knocked out as well by WC Anirudh and gets finished off by 24/7 Devil. So 24/7 की squad as always playing aggressively, covering their teammates extremely well. Achilles is in a bit of a problem since he's knocked out, but he will definitely stay alive. We have Fatak Sifur trying to fire a couple of shots with the mini towards these guys, but no essential damage is being done. Smoke's been thrown just to make and confirm the cover. Hunter Aries running as fast as possible in the opposite direction. Team number 16 managed to sit in the car and start moving as well. Team number 15 reaching the Water City very close to Team Ilex over here. Ilex Liquid might be able to hear him out and take a couple of shots. Baki team number 20 is stuck outside the zone. Team number 24 has taken the northern path as well. Alex, Liquid, Equinox, and Grizzly FTW sit in the car and start dashing away from this particular location because taking a fight at this particular moment is just not worth it. Team number 16 taking the long way around from team number 14 do not want any altercation between these guys. Team T has started to move in towards the zone as well. Again, Yasanaya centric zone abhi bhi hai. So let's see how this thing plays out. Alex Stalker actually moving in very close to team number 24 in the buggy. Takes the first compound which is available for him, for himself. He actually starts moving towards team 4FG over here and then decides to go back down to where he initially was. Not sure what all of that is about, but team number 20 is also moving in at full particular speed in this direction of team number 23, Alex Stalker ki taraf, and they both cross each other. Lucifer taking the buggy and moving away. Alex Stalker gotten off the car prematurely. Couple of shots are being fired. EMP Lucifer. Ryken though unfortunately did get finished off initially. EMP Lucifer with the DP, and I think the 6X is taking a view at team number 23. Couple of shots being fired towards team number 20 ke Destiny Hush yahan pe, but they managed to get into the safety of the cars over here without any issue. 4FG Cider takes the hill right above team number 20 and will definitely be able to take a couple of shots. Does have the M24. I hope he has a good scope on the M24. And shots have started flying from team 4FG once again. DP के साथ काफी यहाँ पे shots में fire करे जा रहे. 4FG King is actually the first person to start this altercation between these two particular teams. And 4FG King very nicely taking out the doors so that these guys are unable to create any cover for themselves. Couple of shots are being still fired by team number 20. No immediate casualties as it seems. TE Venom getting into the zone and with the remainder of the TE squad coming in from behind them. I hope Venom does not get any shots fired at him from across the road. He's taken a good path to kind of secure a good location, to be honest. So that should not essentially be a problem. But Venom is moving straight into the arms of Cydex. 4FG Cydex में बहुत ही right above him. Cydex starts applying first as fast as possible. EMP Deft is on the first, so holding the ground very nicely. Deft unfortunate, and Deft gets finished off by a beautiful nade by 4FG T2. So 4FG team is actually doing a lot of damage, has 5 kills already in the game. They're going to continue taking this particular fight forward. Team number 23 being the closest people to them right now. TE Slayer and Unbeatable moving in the same car, Dacia towards TE Venom, and the zone has again shifted towards the north wala area. Siplani and Strawber के बीच में बना है. Again वहाँ पे ज़्यादा compounds available नहीं है for cover, but then there are absolutely some amazing ridges that people can use to their own advantage. Team 15 very close and very safe. Considering where they are, there is a normal drop which is also dropping in this particular region, which is completely uncontested with a Groza inside of it. So That would be an added benefit if any of the teams is able to pick it up. Team number 15, K Hulk has actually left as a scout and he's going into the zone as fast as possible. WC ki squad will also start to move in. And yeah, I mean, this is going to be very, very interesting overall. If it turned up taking a small compound in this area, as much as there is available. Tandav troubling his friend FF Fusion, firing the DP at him, making sure that FF Fusion does not slack and he stays on his uh, toes at all times. Thankfully, there's nobody else to hear the gunfire that happened over here, but this is a very, very interesting thing that's happening over here. So, Team Slayer takes that Rogue Naruto. What a beautiful shot, to be honest. Uh, Shots are being fired. I'm sorry I had this thing open. TE Unbeatable looking at the sniper tower. There's only one person over there, and he is already knocked by Slayer without any issue. Roki Baki team is already farther away from there. Team number 23 seems to be moving into that direction itself. I'm not really sure that they are going to slam into that compound, but Alex Liquid is extremely close by, and there are full chances that Rogue Lunatic will take a couple of shots. And he does. Alex Liquid के यहाँ पे spray डाली गई है, not enough to knock him out. Hulk, on the other hand, is still picking up a couple of things. 4FG Cider gets knocked by 4FG King. So, not exactly sure what happened over there. क्या हो गया भाई? Oh, that's actually a mistake because there is team number 9 very close to them. 4HG Cider को यहाँ पे revive मिल रहा है. FA की टीम यहाँ पे push in करिए. 4HG King के ऊपर shots मारने की कोशिश करिए. Fusion के सामने INF Hyper. So this fight is gonna happen. And Hyper gets knocked out. Helsinki comes into play as well. FA Fusion is knocked out as well. So team FA Galactus the fight हो रही है. FA Galactus also gets knocked out. FA Tandap on the other hand cannot do anything from the area that he is in. And team number 24 again doing an amazing push, managing to keep all 4 of the players alive. Still continue to play in this game. TMG and Gunda gets finished off as well. So that is another loss that these guys had to take. TE Venom in Rogue Naruto को nade से finish कर दिया. Beautiful play. There was again no competition happening over there. So that's definitely a good thing. 27 still people still alive. 9 teams still in contention for this chicken dinner. मैं आपको एरियल व्यू दिखाऊँ. सो टीई की टीम अभी यहाँ पे मूव इन करने की शुरू करेगी, बट हंटर एरीज इज एक्चुअली वेरी वेरी क्लोज टू दीज गाइज. ही माइट बी एबल टू वेरी क्वाइटली take and wow, did I just see 27 Devil and Achilles finish off TE's left for good? Beautiful shot from the region where 24/7 Devil ki team is. TE Unbeatable and Venom are now in big trouble because they actually have to move out of the sniper tower in some way. But Ares is also going to be shooting at them, completely ensuring कि इनको यहाँ से निकलने का चांस ही ना मिले. Ares should have actually just smoked on the buggy and left this place because zone damage is just too much to deal with, specifically when you don't have the healings that you need to continue taking a fight. Ilex City moving in towards F4 will shift very quickly to that particular region, but he Unbeatable beautifully knocks out 27k Achilles. Cyrus go over here. Cyrus is knocked out, getting a revive immediately from his particular team. Venom and Unbeatable doing the damage that they're so known to do. Hunter Ares comes from the back end side, will definitely try and take a couple of shots at Team TE, जो इनके बिल्कुल यहाँ पे सामने. Venom यहाँ पे spot हो चुके हैं and यहाँ पे Hunter Ares ने very quietly इनको knock कर दिया है. TE Unbeatable in big trouble over here. Throws a smoke immediately and Unbeatable पे थोड़े पे shots मारे गए हैं, but Unbeatable managed to get into the zone without any issue. दरवाजा खोल दिया गया है. Venom will definitely get the revive. Hunter Ares takes the buggy and starts to run away from this particular location. Again, 22 seconds left for the zone to close. Ares might get a couple of shots from team number 24/7. Cyrus firing shots at Ares, but Ares manages to win it. He's actually done a really good play over here. So we've got TMX team Drago coming into the picture as well, very close to team Ilex, who is already there in the zone. Ilex Liquid is actually down to 1% of health. Gets a lot of gunfire and unfortunately gets knocked out by TMX King. Again, TMX playing quite aggressively. Naruto is sorry, I think that's Drago. Yeah, so Drago is unfortunately knocked, but King will definitely dish out the revive on him ever so shortly. And team number 14 turning up the heat on team number 23. he is already holding the zone. ILX Liquid gets finished off. Basically, FTW पे यहाँ पे shots मारे गए हैं TMX King. Not enough to finish him off. Equinox on the other hand might be able to take a couple of shots from the left hand side. I'm not sure ये revive यहाँ पे अभी तक dish out क्यों नहीं किया गया. कर सकते थे ये लोग. Equinox throws a nade at them. Not sure if it's going to be enough to knock him out, but King is now finally dishing out the revive to his teammate. Zone is 11 meters away, and this was just so unfortunate कि अब जोन डैमेज से शायद वापस नॉक होने की उनके चांसेस हैं. स्काई गेट्स a couple of shots. WC Anirudh gets knocked out by this play zone. TMX Draco as assumed would get knocked out by the play zone as well. Venom gets knocked out by the play zone as well. So Team PE is now in big trouble. Unbeatable is the only person alive from his team. He starts running without Hunter Aries gets finished off. Unbeatable has 2 first aid kits, but he just can't reach it. As mentioned, it is very important to capture the zone as quickly and as soon as possible. TMX Polo gets finished off in the car blast. यहाँ पे gets knocked out actually. TMX Sky is also knocked out. We have TMX King and Sky running back to give them the cover, but ILX ki team is actually doing a lot of damage from all the way down there. 3 people still alive. 4FG Cider takes another fight separately. And 24/7 Devil की तरफ Stalker is moving, but 24/7 Devil will definitely take, and he does. Stalker gets knocked. That was so unfortunate for Stalker. Team number 23 is right in a completely sandwiched between 2 separate squads altogether. Usually FTW पे यहाँ पे shots मारे and takes him out beautifully. Gets his health down to 50%. Equinox. Wow. 24/7 की team takes out ILX की team completely, but I literally had to say wow on the toxicity of finishing the knock guy first and then taking shots at the guy who was alive. TMX King moves very close to team number 24 once again. Cyrus will definitely be able to take a couple of shots. They managed to just leave them halka sa, and 24/7 just completing their loot right now. We have Helios SX Loki taking a fight with F4 Fevicol. Fevicol is knocked. TMX guy takes up 24/7 Cyrus. Okay, so that fight is happening separately. F8 Taundav comes down right in front of Helios Loki, but he hasn't taken any shots over there. Shots are being fired from every single place right now. It's very difficult to get into cover or find any good area to actually be in. Rogue Lunatic. Rogue team is actually sitting very nicely in the sniper tower, which is I think still in the zone, so that's really good for them. But यहाँ 4HG2 की team की fight हो रही है with team F4. Phobia gets finished off for good, and I think team F4 is completely out of the game. Covered very nicely by team number 14 and team number 24. So काफ़ी अच्छा यहाँ पे इनको sandwich करके इन्होंने finish किया. F8 Taundav moves in towards the zone. 4HG Sidek की तरफ. 4HG Sidek will definitely try and take a couple of shots at Taundav. Taundav's been alive for quite some time over here. And Taundav, I hope he does have healings available with himself, and he does manage to put first aid kit just in the nick of time. TMX guy throwing nades towards 24/7 Devil. 4FG Iking takes out TMX Polar. 4FG Iking with the DP is actually turning out to be extremely effective at long ranges. TMX Polar ki held down to 30%. M4 16x4x लगा दिया, and shots are being fired just in order to kind of confirm that kill. Helios Loki, Psyduck moving in towards this particular location as well. F8 Taundav is still on the other hand towards the edge of the ridge over there. Throws a smoke on his buggy, starts to sit in. थोड़ा सा zone damage लेंगे, but he will at least still have the cover and the car available with himself, but not for long. So many shots fired at him. 0 zone damage लेने का ये अभी afford कर सकते हैं. F8 Taundav, TMX Sky gets knocked out as well. 24/7 Devil की तरफ चले तो he's the one who's doing a lot of damage while sitting on the rock over there. Smoke को deploy करने में इन्होंने थोड़ा सा time लगा लिया, but he's moving towards 4FG right now. But you've got Helios Loki who has the higher ridge advantage over here. So Hulk and Rogue Lunatic, who are in the zone right now in the sniper tower, are pretty safe. F8 Taundav has managed to survive all this while. I mean, this guy's surviving skills are absolutely beyond belief. कहाँ से कहाँ ये आ चुके हैं without any issue. It's unbelievable. 4FG की squad still on top of the mountain. D2 यहाँ पे इनकी तरफ push करते हुए D2 के यहाँ पे shots मारे. Will D2 gets knocked out or will Taundav go? Tandav actually unfortunately gets finished off by 4FGT2, even though he had the advantage of already having the gun out. Helios Loki ऊपर से यहाँ पे shots मारने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं towards Team Rogue, manages to sit down and he starts to apply the first aid kit. Rogue, Lunatic and Hulk now have an uphill battle as it's a 2v4 scenario. Lunatic with the M416, D2 takes the ground, Psyduck moves in towards him. King के यहाँ पे shots मारने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं लोग. Lunatic gets finished off. Hulk की तरफ चले and we just did not even have the time to move that. But however, what a gameplay by team 4FC. Like, they've dominated the entire match of Irangles from the very beginning that they started playing. Results की बात करें, so first position में we have team 4FG, who have actually got 17 kills to the name, which is absolutely amazing. Roki team comes in the second position with 0 kills. FAK team comes in the third position with 1 kill. 24/7 ki squad comes in the fourth position with about 6 kills. TMXC squad comes in the fifth position with 9 kills. FOK squad comes in the sixth position with 3 kills. TEK squad comes in the seventh position with 1 kill. ILX ki squad comes in the 8th position with 0 kills. Hunter ki squad comes in the ninth position with 0 kills. And TMGN ki squad comes in the 10th position with 0 kills as well. Whew, what an amazing gameplay. I mean, end में, considering the fact that there was absolutely no cover available for these people, these guys played actually amazingly well. And I would like to thank everybody who is watching the stream. Please do hit the like button if you found this entertaining. And I will catch you very, very soon tomorrow for our GLITCHMOB Scrims, which happen every day at 9 and 10 p.m. Discord पे हमारा registration होता है Scrims के लिए. Everybody is like welcome to come and play with us, but registration is necessary. Lunch के time पे हमारी registration open होती है at 2 p.m. and 2:10 p.m. every single day. They get filled up extremely quickly. We have some really good squads coming in, really good gameplay like you just saw keeps happening in all the matches. So thank you so much for joining us today. Do join us on Discord and do hit the like button or the subscribe button if you think that this was enjoyable. Thank you so much. Have a good night and we'll catch you super, super soon. Thank you.